The idea of a children's museum actually grew after recovering from Ike, what would be there. And so the idea of a children's museum, wouldn't it be neat if a children's museum moved into one of these buildings? And then, hey, maybe I could do that. Well, I kind of mulled over the idea for some time and then finally approached Betty Massey, the executive director of the Mary Moody Northern Endowment. She had been heavily involved in education and early childhood for many years. And I knew that if the idea was a good one, if it was a viable idea, she would know. So I met with her and she was thrilled. And I think her words were, "I'm in." So from there, the presidential cabinet, their grant, made all the difference. It sent a signal throughout the community that this museum was really going to happen, that we had UTMB behind us. So it opened doors in throughout the community. Texas A&M sponsored the boat exhibit. Johnny Smecca with Galveston Restaurant Group funded a pizza parlor. East End Theater sponsored the performance room. The Optimists did the Lego wall. We just had a wonderful response following that grant.
We love the museum. We've actually had the twins' birthday party here, and just seeing their friends romp and stomp all over the place. My personal favorite, of course, I like the medical deal, but my second favorite is the balls that roll down all the tubes on the wall, and you can reconfigure the wall to any kind of position you want the tubes and watch the balls roll. You can play for hours there. I like the fact that everything is hands-on. I'd say the boys really like fishing off the boat. The boat is just awesome.
The Children's Clinic adds a wonderful place for children to role play being at the doctor. It's not unusual for the children to, of course, play the doctor, but the adults become the patients. So you can hear and see the children reenacting what they have experienced at a doctor's office. When the children first approach the body mirror, as they get closer, they see that it moves, and then they realize that it's mirroring their movement. As they become more familiar with it, they might change the image, because it actually shows three body systems. It shows the skeletal system, the circulatory system, and the nervous system. So as they go through those systems, conversations start where they're wanting to know what the blue and red lines are when they see the circulatory system. They're wondering what all those little lines are in the nervous system scene. But to tell the truth, the skeleton is the favorite.
I've actually seen kids in my practice who very early on became very attracted to medicine just in playing with the instruments in their office. It's been very interesting. For the last several years, I've had one or two children from my practice or our practice in Galveston, in Texas City, graduate from medical school and go into a residency program. And that's really gratifying. They got interested very early as little kids, just playing with the medical instruments. And so here, where you can do hands-on, kids can listen to their heart, they can see the skeleton, they can see the body. That gives them an ultimate experience of what it's like to be a doctor, short of being one. So I think it's just great. Little kids and their imagination, why not them imagining themselves as a healthcare professional, as a helper for people?
Thank you, President's Cabinet. Your contribution has meant the world to us.
I would like to say thank you to the members of the President's Cabinet for this extraordinary gift to our community and to the children of Galveston and this area of Texas.
From the Children's Museum, thank you, President's Cabinet.
UTMB Health, working together to work wonders.